Okay, the first thing we're looking for March 1st homework is the volume of this figure. Volume is length times width times height. This is the length, 4 cubes. This is the width, 5 cubes. And this is the height, 3 cubes. There are several spots where I show length and width. This is also the length, this is length, this is the width, this is the width, but I only need one. This is also the height, this is the height, but I only want one length, one width, and one height. So the length is 4, width is 5, height is 3. So 4 times 5 is 20, times 3 is 60 cubic units. We don't know what those units are because it doesn't tell us, so we're just going to use the units. Number 2, area is length times width, so 23 times 11 is 200 plus 30 plus 20 plus 3, which is 253 square feet. Perimeter is when I add all the sides. A lot of us are still just adding 2 sides. Make sure you add all the way around. The opposite sides of a rectangle are the same. So I have 23 plus 23 is 46. 11 plus 11 is 22. And 46 plus 11 is 68 feet. Second part, I'm multiplying 13 times 4 to get the area. 40 plus 12 is 52 square inches. See if I can find my answer here. Then perimeter is, again, add all the way around. 13 plus 13 is 26. 4 plus 4 is 8, which is 34 inches for that perimeter. Number 3 is volume, length times width times height. So that would be 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6, times 3 is 18 cubic units. By the way, I'm sorry this math homework is so late. We've been having some technology trouble, and I haven't been able to figure out my system here. Number 4 says, what is the difference between volume and area? The biggest difference is that volume is the inside of a 3-dimensional object, and area is the inside of a 2-dimensional object. So the similarities are that both the measure of the inside of an object, and the other similarity is you use multiplication for both of them. For volume, length times width times height. For area, just length times width. So these are what the similarities, how they're the same. But the main difference is one is 3D, one is 2D. Number 5 is a doozy, and I put this on your homework for a reason, because it will be seen again. So put several stars by that one, and make sure that you look at it after today. Make sure you look at it right before your CBA next week. The Smith family went to Frisco Diner for dinner. The following shows the special prices for that day along with the regular prices for here's the big one. These are the prices for a family of 4. Based on the menu prices, what is the discounted offer per customer? So per customer means just one person. So these are the prices for a family of 4. I'm just looking for one person. The other thing I want to point out, discounted is going to be the same thing as your special price. It's just 2 different words, basically the same thing. So let's figure out, if this is for 4 people, what would it be for just one person? If it was $12 for 4 people, I would divide to find out how much it would be for just one person. 12 divided by 4 is $3. So each person, it would cost them $3. The special price, 8 divided by 4, would be $2. For the macaroni and cheese, for 4 people it would be $20, divided by 4 would be $5. The discounted price is $16 for 4 people, $4 for 1 person. $24 for the lasagna for 4 people, so that would be $6 per person. Discounted price would be $5 per person, and I just divided all of those by 4 to get 1 person. So now the regular price is 3, discounted price is 2. 5, 4, 6, 5. So, am I going to take $2 off the discounted price per customer? $2 off of 2 would be 0, and that's not what I'm looking for. Take $1 off the discounted price. Well, if I took $1 from 2, that would be 1. That's not what I'm looking for. Take $2 off the regular price. 3 minus 2 would be 1, and that's not it. Take $1 off the regular price per customer. 3 minus 1 is 2, 5 minus 1 is 4, 6 minus 1 is 5. And that one is the correct answer. Study that one, you will see it again. Number 6. Ms. Matei has organized the books in the school library. There are 342 books. She has 3 red bookshelves, 2 black bookshelves, and 4 green bookshelves. If she displays the books equally among all the bookshelves, determine the number of books on each shelf. You've seen this problem before. 342 books that I have to put onto 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 4 is 9 bookshelves. 9 times 4 is 36, so 3 is 27. I'm trying to get close to 34, so that then I can add a 0, and now I'm close to 342. If I put 30 in each group, that gets rid of 270, and I have 72 left, and I know 9 times 8 equals 72. So there will be 38 bookshelves, or 38 books on each shelf. Number 7, the 4th grade teachers must prepare 364 cookies for the end of the year party. The teachers have already baked 128 cookies, and they plan to bake the remainder of the cookies over the next 4 weeks. If they bake an equal number of cookies each week, how many cookies will they bake each week? This word gave some of us trouble. We were thinking remainder as in division, but in this case it actually means the remainder is the remaining, the rest of the cookies after I take out the ones that we already baked. So the remainder is actually going to be the difference between these two numbers. You know, sometimes the same word can have different meaning depending on the usage, how it's used in a sentence. I can't do 4 minus 8, so I'm going to take a 10. And I have 236 cookies that I have to bake over 4 weeks. So 236 divided by 4. 4 times 5 is 20, so 4 times 50 is 200. 4 times 9 is 36. So that would be 59 cookies that I would have to bake each week for 4 weeks. Number 8, Sarah used 19 drawers to store her beads. I'm getting tongue-tied. If Sarah put 37 beads in each drawer, how many beads does she have? That means this drawer has 37, this drawer has 37, this drawer has 37, all the way to 19. So I know that picture means multiplication. 37 times 19. So 370, 270, and 63. That would be 370 plus 333, which is 703 beads altogether. Number 9 is a conversion problem. How many feet are equal to 60 inches? And since we are just new and just starting conversions, we're using T-charts. I can have feet to inches, and I get my conversion chart out. Remember, you can use this on the CBA, you can use this on the STAR test. You do not have to memorize any of these things. But I see that 1 foot equals 12 inches, and that's what I'm converting here, feet to inches. So 1 foot is 12 inches. That means that 2 feet is 24 inches, 3 feet is 36 inches, 4 feet is 48 inches, 5 feet is, adding another 12, 60 inches, and that's what I'm looking for. So the answer is 5. 5 feet are equal to 60 inches. This last one is a bad question, and the reason it's a bad question is because it's a good question and that's a challenge, but you will not have to do a problem like this on your CBA or the STAR test, because any conversion that you will have to do will be written on your conversion chart. And here there is not a straight conversion from pints to ounces on your conversion chart. However, we can still figure it out. Now, I wrote this one in for this problem, but if I know that 1 pint equals 2 cups and 1 cup equals 8 ounces, then I can gather that these 2 cups are a pint, and so if I had 16 of them, that would be a pint. So 1 pint is 16 ounces. So the answer would be 1. And again, you're not going to have one like that on your CBA. You'll have one more like number 9. So that is your homework. That is due on March 1st. If you put at the top, checked with video, I am actually going to give you 10 tickets since this video was so late. So if you come and show me that you checked with video, and let's have mom and dad initial that you did that, because I would hate for someone to see your paper and copy down what you have there. So let's have mom and dad initial that you checked with the video, and I will give you 10 tickets instead of 5 since this video was so late. Hope that helped. Let me know if you have any questions.